Welcome to another episode of the Online Marketing Podcast. I'm your host, Bailey Morgan. Today, we're going to talk about how much you should be spending on marketing. This episode is brought to you by Violet Coast Media, Inc., a digital marketing agency offering forward-thinking digital marketing services and coaching programs to help you grow your business and show up online. For more information, visit violetcoastmedia.com. The goals for your individual businesses will help determine this factor for you. So let's have a down-to-earth conversation about marketing and the phases of your business. Marketing budgets are typically based on seasons, the level of business, and your industry. There's no exact number that I can give you on what you should be spending on marketing. There are 4 factors that we're going to consider based on where you're at. I can guarantee you that you're going to find yourself in one of these 4 phases, and you may even find yourself in all 4 of these phases throughout the lifetime of your business. Are you just starting? The starting phase is the hardest because this is where you are typically in no position to spend money on marketing, yet this is when you need it the most. You are unknown, you haven't built trust, you need to focus on bringing customers in. The most cost-effective way to do that, other than friends and family referrals, is brand awareness campaigns online. You need to get all your social media platforms up and rolling, you need to establish ads, and you need to start establishing a dominance online. At the start, you may be spending 30 to 50% of your revenue to launch your business and get marketing going. It's a reality you just have to accept to start getting people in the door for the first time. The biggest flaws I've seen in businesses starting out is that once you start doing the right stuff, it's not a matter of getting people in the door, it's making sure they're taken care of and happy the first time, especially if you're in a smaller town. Now, to expand on that a little bit, I've seen businesses that committed to their marketing early before they handled their staff, their process, and their store policies. I'm all for getting your business going, people through the door, but just like we do online, you need to make sure that you establish your business first to make sure that customers are going to be happy the first time before you start bringing them in the door. The worst thing that you can do is bring a flood of customers through the door, spend money on online marketing, and discover that your business wasn't in place to handle these customers and that you really need to now go back and dig into those processes inside your business. Now, the next business type we're going to talk about is the struggling business. You're a business owner right now, and it may be a tough season, exactly what we're in right now with COVID-19. Or maybe your business is dwindling for some reason. Now just ask yourself, if this is you in the position, do you have bad reviews online that are dragging down your business? Are you doing any marketing to get your business going? And are you touching current customers in hopes to bring them back? You started this business, and I know that you're one heck of an owner, you're strong and diligent, and have a passion for whatever business you are running. Your business is unique, and you need to believe in it more now than ever. This is a situation where you may need to step up your marketing efforts, your branding, your targeting, and don't be afraid and pull back all your marketing efforts. This is something that we saw during COVID-19 as well, and we're continuing to see, is that people are pulling back all their marketing efforts, and it's actually plummeting cost per click and exposure. So the businesses that are out there and continuing to strive forward are actually having a lot of success. So remember, when things are going downhill, make sure that you're reevaluating your business, looking at all the angles, and not pulling away from your marketing efforts or spends. It may just be a situation where you need to reevaluate where you're spending that money or that time, and you need to start testing what's working and what isn't. Now, the next phase of business that we'll talk about is the building phase of your business. This is where maybe you're happy where you are in your business, but you're looking for more growth. Take time to analyze your marketing efforts and see where you can improve to bring in more people through the door. Remember, spending money is not scary when you see returns and new customers hearing, seeing, and using your business. Also, make sure you break down the numbers. We see businesses who are complacent and think spending money on marketing is scary or unneeded. but they're still looking to grow and expand. In reality, they're actually missing out on a lot of customers, and it's keeping their business stagnant. This is where you can ask yourself, are you spending 7 to 15% of your revenue on marketing each month? What efforts are you doing? What's working well? What do you want to start? Remember, this is a building phase, and you may be in this phase for 1 to 4 months before then you can move into a maintaining phase. Now, the next place that you may be is looking to maintain what you currently have. Let's say you run a service-based business and you're fully booked, and your goal is not to expand on another location or another team member this year. And I'm thinking most of you won't be in this position. There are typically always appointments and cancellations and slots to be filled. But even if you were in more of a maintaining phase, there is still work to be done to keep up your current customers and engage them to use your services more often and engage them to come back. This is why we recommend in this phase to still spend time and money on follow-ups and email marketing and having a strong, active social media presence so that you stay top of mind. The worst thing that you can do is be stagnant and happy with where your business is at, and then all of a sudden you start losing customers, and now you don't have a funnel or a system in place to keep customers or get new customers coming in the door. In the maintaining phase, we still want you to spend anywhere from 3 to 7% of your revenue on marketing. Now, in the next episode, we're going to talk about when it's time to outsource and really putting value on your time as well and counting that in to your marketing budgets. So make sure you check that out. You may be listening to this episode and you are everything, and you've seen everything from starting to struggling to building to maintaining. And it's okay at times in business and at different struggles and what's going on in the rest of the world. You may jump from these different phases, but if you have a plan in place, then you aren't afraid of where you're going to bring customers in and how you're going to get from that struggling phase to the maintaining phase. If you're listening and caught some value from this podcast, I would love it if you could share it on Facebook or Instagram and tag at Violet Coast Media Inc. so that we can continue to help inspire business owners just like you. This has been another episode of the Online Marketing Podcast. I look forward to connecting with you and talking to you on another episode.